They are in this energy of the Four of Cups reversed. This is about someone no longer wanting to live in regret, wanting to seize an opportunity. And I feel like this opportunity that this person is wanting to seize is some kind of movement towards you. This really has the energy of, if I don't say this, I'm going to regret it. I'm hearing the name Timothy, so that might be significant for someone. I also saw the color purple. I don't know if that relates to someone's connection here, but I just get the feeling someone is seeing a window of opportunity with you. I don't know if it's because they perceive the both of you as being single or romantically available at this time, if that's relevant. This may just be that there's something about this particular period of time that feels like a unique opportunity for them to come forward. And I'm hearing once in a lifetime, like they are concerned that if they don't take this opportunity, that window of time is going to close and they're no longer going to be able to take the opportunity to connect with you, and they're really going to regret it if that happens, which is why they're determined to not let some kind of opportunity pass them by. Now, I will say that this person's recent past is coming up as apathy. So you may have been wondering if this person was just apathetic towards you. I feel that in most cases, you and this person have some kind of past, even if that's just knowing each other as acquaintances. Whatever the case is, I feel that you have some kind of physical 3D history or knowledge of each other to some extent in this lifetime. Now, I will let you know if we get any messages as to a potential soul connection coming through or anything like that. But I want to know about what kind of opportunity this particular person is wanting to take. Okay, we have the Hermit reversed. I don't want to be alone anymore. Particularly, this feels like someone who's felt alone in their head or like they've been chewing on something for a long time mentally. And this feels like something to do with you. I almost feel as though this particular person has been cycling through thoughts about you that it's like they just go over those thoughts. I saw the color red for some reason. It's like they go over those thoughts over and over and over again, but they never take action on them or do anything with them. I'm also picking up that whenever this person heavily thinks about you, you are capable of actually receiving that thought energy, and you receive it in the form of possibly feeling a pull to reach out towards them. I saw a pearl necklace or a necklace of some kind. So you have felt this pull to reach out towards them in the past because of how heavily this person has been thinking of you, almost as though they've been subconsciously, without realizing it, manifesting you into their life or manifesting you back into their life. But I see that you stopped responding to when they would try to manifest you. So maybe you used to reach out when you felt this pull to them, but recently you've just surrendered it. Maybe you've let it go or even moved forward with your life. But I'm hearing their old ways of manifesting you are no longer working. So this person has found that they're no longer able to get you to text them, to call them, to reach out to them just by sending you this heavy thought energy. So they've been pushed to actually take some kind of action themselves. So this could be someone that's recently reached out to you wanting to catch up, wanting to meet up or call or something of that nature. If this person hasn't reached out yet, then this reading might be an intuitive confirmation for you that they might be reaching out in the near future. Now, another card to fly out is the Eight of Swords upright. This is a really, really strange energy. It's as though this particular person has felt like their hands are tied, like I don't know if there was some other person or a belief system or a cultural difference or something between the two of you that's metaphorically it's coming up as a mountain. A mountain might be significant to one of you, but as a metaphor, this could feel like a mountain between you. as though there is this obstacle that's really challenging to traverse here, and this person has perhaps excused their behavior of not reaching out to you, telling themselves, well, I can't reach out to this person because there is this obstacle between us. I feel like my hands are tied here. But now it's this energy of, I don't care that there's this obstacle. I have to reach out anyway. I don't care that it doesn't make logical sense. For some reason, I'm picking up there might be others around this person that maybe discouraged them from reaching out to you. These might be friends or family members. It could be that they were in some kind of karmic relationship or connection. This person feels very imprisoned, and I'm trying to figure this out. So they are trying to work themselves out of this trapped state. And hearing they're trapped within a life they created for themselves. So it's almost like they see their daily life as almost a form of entrapment. I know that sounds really dramatic, but there's something about their reality that feels really entrapping to them, that feels very mundane and routine, and yet something that they can't break out of. And they may have used this feeling of just resigning themselves to being trapped in their reality to convince themselves that there was no point in reaching out to you. It's almost this mentality of, well, I can't really escape my reality anyway, so what's the point to reaching out to this particular person? They also may have kept certain things to themselves because they didn't want to bring you down with some of what was going on in their own life. I feel that this person has recently made some progress, though, on freeing themselves from certain parts of their life that may have kept them entrapped in the past. With the Three of Pentacles card, this is about someone working towards something, possibly starting a new job or going in a new direction, setting new goals. And I'm specifically feeling that this person is beginning to listen to their own inner truth and their intuition more in making some of these changes. With the Knight of Swords upright, this is about big changes and opportunities, seizing the moment. It's almost like this person has been sending you energy for a very long time. And again, you used to respond to this energy, but you've stopped responding to it and they've noticed. And now it's like they come in extremely fast with this Knight of Swords energy. But I will say that before they do come in very quickly, they will start to move in a new direction in their own life. I'm getting that they won't come into your life until they begin to make those changes in their life to free themselves. Now, I don't feel like they necessarily have to fully make these changes before they communicate, but I see that they at least mentally start to turn themselves in a new direction, setting new goals, considering new options or opportunities, beginning to move their life in a new direction. And I just saw the number 1122, so that may be significant for you. But they begin to move in that right direction before they suddenly move quickly towards you or suddenly reach out. I'm hearing that when this person does reach out, it begins to shock you how decisive they finally feel towards you. With the Knight of Pentacles upright, this has a very patient energy, but also it's unexpected. I feel that you will be very surprised when you hear from this person, or possibly for some of you, this may be someone that you've already heard from. I'm getting something about the number 3, so that could be significant to someone, or the month of March. This feels like someone who was stagnant or appeared to be stagnant for a very long time, just kind of lost in their head thinking about you. I'm hearing possibly for even years, depending on how long you've known each other. And then suddenly they begin to move very quickly towards you, making these big changes. And it's a very perseverant energy. So although the changes are big and seem to be happening fast, there's also a consistency that comes in very quickly. And again, it's this energy of catching you off guard or by surprise. This Moon card energy has really been ruling this particular person for the last, I'm hearing it's been building specifically over the last 18 months. It's almost like they've completed this cycle in the last year and a half. of going through some type of awakening, or at least the beginning stages of an awakening. And this has introduced them to their true inner self in a more profound way. So although much of this may still be very subconscious and this awakening might still be in the early stages, I'm hearing the guides say it's like phase 1 is complete. Like this person is beginning to open their mind to more spiritual topics, ideas. They're becoming more open-minded in general, whereas in the past, because of their culture, their upbringing, or their belief system, they may have actually been really closed off. For some reason, I'm seeing gold. I'm not sure if that relates to gold jewelry or something of that nature. But I am going to be reshuffling the cards here and channeling more into how this person is specifically thinking and feeling towards you. But here we have the Four of Swords reversed. So I feel like this person was in the Four of Swords upright energy. This is someone who felt very overwhelmed by their life, specifically by the unknowns of their future. I feel like this is someone who was going through a massive transition, either literally or emotionally, although I do feel that for most of them, it does seem to be related to their work, career, life purpose, or finances. I'm hearing someone say, I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with my life or who I am. So they've been confronting a lot of those very deep questions about themselves, their purpose, relating to how they're going to move forward in the future. And I almost feel as though they may have avoided you or communicating with you because they were almost embarrassed by not having those questions answered, not having those things figured out. And they so highly valued you and your energy that they didn't want to connect with you from that lower vibrational mindset that they were in. But I see now, with that Four of Swords card reversing, it's like this person coming out of the darkness, coming out of a very challenging time in their life and beginning to stabilize themselves. And because they are going through this stabilization, it's naturally beginning to cause them to consider reaching out and connecting with you. Again, with that Knight of Cups card coming out here, it's like an expression from the heart, an offer from the heart. And hearing infusing new energy into this connection, even if you've known each other for a while, this person seems to come in with a lot of new energy, a lot of affection in a very open-hearted manner. And I'm hearing it's because as a result of the awakening they've been going through and the way that their life has been beginning to stabilize a little bit, they're actually ready to make an offer or to move forward in a way that they were really never prepared to be making in the past. So what else can I channel about how this person or connection feels about you? They're very aware that they've been silent. I'm hearing my silence is so loud to me. This person knows that they've not been vocally or in 3D communicating with you. I feel that they feel somewhat guilty for this. They may even come in with an explanation of why they've been keeping their distance or why they haven't been communicating. Yeah, they've been coming out of some kind of restriction or a challenging time. With financial constraints reversed, this could, as I said earlier, could be related to their work or their finances. I just feel like something about their mindset or their daily life was very much in flux, very much destabilized, and they had to go through some kind of a stabilization before they could come in a more powerful way. But now I see with community upright, there is this very strong desire to physically meet up with you or connect with you. So if this person does initially come in wanting to text or to call on the phone or something of that nature, I'm getting that it will quickly evolve to them asking to be able to see you again in person or beginning to think up ways that they could be where you are or run into you depending on how far apart you are physically. I just feel this person really wanting to be in your physical presence again. And This is because they have become more confident. It's possible they've worked on their self-image. Maybe they've been going to the gym or eating healthier, doing something related to their body as well. Almost like intentionally going through some kind of physical glow-up or transformation. Because they're perceiving you as the angel of strength, as this very radiant, confident kind of energy, and they know that in order to approach you, they feel like they have to rise to meet your standards. I also feel that in most cases, you haven't needed to necessarily vocalize these so-called standards. It's just that the energy that you're emitting is naturally raising the standards of what you are going to be attracting into your life, including what you are attracting out of this person. So they are sensing that you just have these higher energetic standards that they're going to need to meet, which again gives me the feeling they've actually been working on themselves either physically, emotionally, or financially in order to level themselves up and then come in with some kind of affection towards you or some kind of romantic related offer here that again is very closely tied to this desire to meet up in the physical world. So I'm picking up a few cards off the rounds here. So we have no, unlikely, and then success. This is a very funny kind of progression because it's almost like at first with this person, you may have believed there was really no way that this was going to move forward. Maybe it felt like it was just kind of over between the two of you. Maybe you never even really started a relationship. And then you may have recently felt the energy kind of shift to this middle ground represented by the unlikely card, where you kind of wondered if there might be a possibility here the two of you might connect. But I see when they do come in, that very quickly transforming into that success card, like them very much wanting to connect, wanting to get together physically, wanting to be more closely connected to your energy. So I'm going to be pulling a few final love messages from this person, and my intention here is to get a bit more specific. So I want to know very specifically from this person's heart to you, what in their heart of hearts do they really want to communicate most towards you, even if they aren't saying it? What does this person want to communicate the most to you? Storm warning in the reverse position. This person has made peace with something. And they've made peace with the fact that their feelings for you are not going away, with patience in the upright position. If this has been a connection going on for a while, they may have believed that over the course of time, as they grew and evolved and changed, that they would be able to brush off this connection or forget about you. But time has very much proven them wrong. With the root chakra in the upright position, I'm hearing like you are just a part of me. I feel this person almost dramatically kind of coming towards you to say, you are always going to be a core part of like my soul, of who I am, regardless of, and it's almost like as they say this, they don't really expect you necessarily to be responsive to that in a positive way, but it's like something they have to say to get off their chest, or else they're going to be in regret. With appreciation upright, sitting on the throat chakra, I feel this person very vocally wants to express how much they admire you. And hearing it's pure admiration, it's pure appreciation with no expectation of reciprocation. So this person may just outpour to you how amazing they think you are. And hearing adorable, they think that you are adorable in the actual sense of the word, like someone who is so easy to love and to adore. Adjacent possibilities reversed. I feel this person saying, I could see myself fully committing to you and to this relationship. And I feel like that's something they don't say lightly, because it seems like there have been other people in their life that they may have dated or been together with, but they never truly saw a future with that person in the same way that they've always effortlessly been able to visualize their life with you. And this is them at a soul level, really being able to visualize that powerful potential future timeline with you. I'm hearing I am awakening and I am stabilizing myself. I can make you a kind of offer romantically in this world that I wasn't capable of in the past. And I'm also hearing we could live a really beautiful life together with the temple path in the upright position. With the thinking woman here, I'm also getting that this person seems to really admire your mind, the way your mind works. Someone here might really like reading. I'm seeing something about books or a library, but this person seems to really value the way that you think, specifically how you are someone who thinks for yourself, which they find to be very unique in this world at this time. With the Tower card in the upright position, this person may communicate with you about a major tower moment that they've gone through in their life. This may be some kind of specific, very difficult event that they went through. This feels like something that really, I'm hearing, that made them realize what was really important to them. And that is part of what has led them to you here as well. There may be fire sign energy in this person's birth chart. I'm getting that here. This person perceives themselves as the Page of Pentacles upright. I keep getting the energy almost like they're expecting a rejection, or not really expecting you to positively react to their offer, and yet they're making it anyway because they don't want to live in regret here. That's like the feeling I'm getting from all of this. It's almost like I've made peace with the fact that I might just be this page offering this one pentacle, but I have to make this offer to you anyway. I also keep getting a very strong energy of a loyalty off of this person. So I do feel like this is someone who feels very loyal in their heart to you already, and would potentially be very loyal in a connection as well.